Hello, and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank, and John Green Solves Your Problems. I'm going to solve somebody's problems today, but first I got to give you an update on our squad. Because of that huge win in our last game, we have now acquired Mr. Gumby, or Gummy, or Gumney. I'm not sure how you say his name for sure, but I'll tell you what, the picture of him, he's a 12-year-old boy and he looks it. So this is a big deal for us because now we have a backup to Buckminster Fuller. And as you can see, we actually have the deepest Wimbly Womblys squad we've ever had. Look at all of those reserves. But Raffo is not going to be a reserve anymore. He is officially going to be our substitute goalkeeper moving forward. He's going to be making... Oh, gosh. We've got a lot of strikers. And you could argue we don't need this many strikers. I'm trying to get rid of some of the people in the 50s and the 40s, but for now, Cuesta can't even make the bench right now. I think I'm going to get him on the bench, though, because he's such a nice person. Actually, you know what? Let's give him a start. Let's see how he looks. And then we'll give Charlesy the day off and put him on the bench in place of... you. Okay. So that's going to be our first, the team we play with here in the first episode. Our first episode in League One, the third tier of English soccer. This is a big moment for us, guys, because that John Green just does not look right and never will. It's a big moment for us because we're playing Scunthorpe United. Anybody who knows me knows that I love the town of Scunthorpe. I think it's one of the greatest. It's a steel town, just like my hometown of Indianapolis, Indiana. Oh, God, I'm so good at free kicks. Anyway, today I'm going to solve a problem from Rachel. Rachel had a problem that she wanted me to solve. We've had a lot of great problems that I can solve. We've also had a lot of examples of things that are not problems. A question... Wow! The phenomenal free kick. Should really do that for a living. A question is not a problem. What do I do about my parents? That's not a problem. Give me the problem, and I will solve the problem. This problem comes from... I want to make sure I quote it correctly. Rachel. I have expensive taste, but I need to stick to a budget. Hold on, I got to turn things down a little bit. In my ear, it's very loud. There's so much excitement. As you can imagine, AFC Wimbledon's first game of the season. I think you can feel it. You can feel the energy. Oh, and look at me. I'm looking elderly. There's no other word for it. And my hands are disappearing into my jacket. As you can see there, we picked up Gummy from Lex Polzan, and they picked up Dabo Sweeney. The head coach of Clemson University, now playing for Scunthorpe United. Looks like they overpaid to me. I don't spend $1 million on any players unless it's Dicko. We've had a great, I think we've had a great offseason so far. We still got $300,000 to spend. If anybody's got a great $300,000 pickup, it's a big day. Right, so Rachel's problem is I have expensive tastes, but I need to stick to a budget. Well, we all have to stick to a budget, Rachel. Even those of us who have expensive tastes and lots of resources, we still can't buy everything that we want to. Do you know, just the other day, I wanted to buy a boat. And Sarah said, no, you can't buy a boat. So there you go. My life is also challenging. Did that sound relatable, Meredith? Meredith says that it's very relatable. Yeah, no matter what position you find yourself in life, there will always be things that you want to buy that you can't buy. I don't know that that's true, actually. I'm not sure that there's anything that Bill Gates wants to buy that he can't buy. But for now, Rachel, you're not Bill Gates. Maybe someday you will be. And if you are, I hope you do what Bill Gates does and give most of your money to charity instead of spending it on all of your expensive tastes. But for now, you have expensive tastes and you don't have the budget to live with those expensive tastes. So I actually have a fair amount of expertise in this field, not because of my own expensive tastes, I've never really had them, but because I married someone who has incredibly expensive tastes and is a genius at sticking to a budget. So I'll tell you how Sarah does it. Oh my God, it's going to start off very poor. That's good defense. You know who that was, by the way? I think that was Gummy. Oh, that's good. That's a nice bit of play. And then to John Green, and then to your husband. Oh, is he fast enough? Is he strong enough? Is he smart enough? Oh, it's off the post! The husband! Oh, it's a John Green to John Green to John Green connection, the greatest kind of goal in the world, and then freeze tag. Freeze tag. It's a little bit dated as a meme, but I still dig it. I like that we went freeze tag. Our first goal of the season is a beauty, off the post. And then John Green, he's just got a great sense of where the ball is and where the ball is, and then he puts it in the back of the net, humiliating our opponents. By the way, that's their $1.1 million pickup. No good. Dabo cannot stop the green. And look at that. Look at the celebration. He still doesn't look right, but I like the fancy celebration. So, I think the key to living a luxurious life on a budget is actually to honor the budget, because you're always living a luxurious life when you're living within your means. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but it's really true, because if you don't have to stress out every day about money, that's the ultimate luxury. It's so much better than a nice car or purse. I don't actually know what people spend money on. Cars, I think, mostly, and watches. It's so much better than a nice watch. In fact, this is funny you should mention this, because I was just talking about this with some of the guys who are on the new AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys. We had a meeting where we talked about what do you do with your newfound riches, because a lot of these guys are making $1,000 or even $2,000 a week. And so I talked to them, you have to make, obviously it's exciting, you're a professional footballer, but your career, statistically, it's not going to be that long. You'll probably be retired by the time you're 35. So if you're making, $1,000 or $2,000 a week, you need to be saving as much of that as possible, because I don't know what your career prospects look like after you get out of this. That's a nice pickup by Meadsy. Meadsy proving that it's not only the new Wimbly Womblys who are high quality, although then he made a bad pass. Although that's probably more on the manager ultimately than it is on the player. So that's the first thing I'd say, is just you got to remember that the ultimate luxury is being able to pay the rent every month and not freak out about it. It's so much better than having to stress out about the rent because of your expensive tastes. That's the first thing. That's the first lesson. That's a beautiful ball. Oh my God, what a save. That's the first lesson I learned from Sarah when it comes to, they have a gray-haired goalkeeper. When it comes to making a budget, is actually make the budget. And the other thing you'll find if you actually make a budget, oh, that's a good ball. Oh, wow. Huge opportunity there missed. If you actually make a budget, a lot of times you'll find that you save money. If you make a budget and you build savings in, a lot of times you'll find that you're able to save money, and then you can build up your 6-month emergency fund, which is the thing that most people recommend. And we did that when we were engaged. And I mean, I know this sounds dumb. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. We got long in the goal. By the way, we've got a new backup goalkeeper. Things are looking really good for the Wimbly Womblys. That's all I'm gonna say. I just think this squad, the core of this squad, they could be playing with us in 10 years. I don't like to exaggerate, but it's true. That's nice. Oh, what a great ball. It's Vinny Thrill. Vinny Thrill! Oh wow, it was wretched. There's nothing else you can say. I mean, Vinny Thrill alone on goal, great ball from John Green, and then just skies it. And you can tell I'm devastated. It's hard for me to bend my back this much at my age, but that's how sad I am. Still up 1-0 in the 39th minute against our hated rival Scunthorpe, though, so that's something. So that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna make a budget, and you're gonna stick to the budget, because that's going to be the ultimate luxury, is having that 6-month fund. Oh, I almost got tackled there. Oh, John Green almost saw it. Get that 6-month emergency fund together and find out how good the ultimate luxury of having a 6-month emergency fund feels. And I think what I found is that, because I was saying I don't like expensive stuff, but then it occurred to me that I totally do. And what I found, especially early on in our marriage when resources were a big concern, is that daily peace of mind was way cooler than owning any consumer good. But then the second thing I'm going to tell you is that this is going to be the real solution to your problem. You need to make two things. First off, I'm not telling there's a few things you could obviously do. You can rob a bank, right? That's it's a good way to get money. I'm not telling you to rob a bank, because it's also a felony. Actually, I don't think it's a felony if you don't use a weapon. But don't quote me. I'm not a criminal defense attorney. But if you are going to rob a bank, let me tell you how to do it. Do not bring a weapon into the bank, okay? That's a great way to make sure that you go to jail for 15 years. Go to the bank, hand the teller a note that says, this is a bank robbery. I feel really bad about this, but I have expensive tastes and I have a pretty small budget, and Just fill it up with 20s, and you'll only get a few $1,000, but you also like won't go to prison for 15 years because you tried to do some kind of like weird high-stakes bank heist, okay? Just keep it chill. That's my advice. Don't... Look, that noted, don't rob a bank. You know? Unless you really... No, don't rob a bank. So, if you're not going to rob a bank, even though if you do rob a bank, you're going to not use a gun. But if you're not going to rob a bank at all, because, you know, that's wrong on a bunch of levels and dangerous and could put you in prison. And, I mean, like, do you want your expensive car that badly? Probably not. There's a second thing that you can do that I have, that this is something that that I learned from Sarah. You can plan on purchasing one nice thing a year and focus on the purchase and the selection of that thing. Like, a lot of the pleasure in buying a luxury good, in my opinion, is in the, like, thinking about buying it and, like, thinking about how cool it will be to have it and all of that stuff. I've been unfairly maligned, thank you. What suggested? No, I'm not bringing out Vinny Thrill. Are you kidding me? Vinny Thrill, at this point in the game, he's just about to make his big difference. Is there any way I could pass to somebody? Great, because that's my best solution. Oh, that's good. It's good! It's really good! Oh my goodness gracious. He really got a hold of that. Oh, did it go in? And no, it didn't. It didn't. Nice save there by the keeper, and we're really going to get a detailed view of this here. Yeah, I think we can all agree it did not go over the line. Okay, thank you. Goal decision system, really good stuff. People say FIFA's not good. Oh, it's got to be, and it is a second goal for the Wimbly Womblys. Who scored it? Who scored it? Who's the big? Oh, it's John Green. That's disappointing. We didn't all have to imitate him. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry. And you have gray hair. I know what it's like, buddy. It's not easy. Try being a gray-haired YouTuber, gray-haired goalie. Really great finish from John Green. Just phenomenal. I mean, he had the space, he had the time, and he had the finish. This is great. This is just what I dreamt it would be. It's not a great mustache, some will say, but I think he's playing wonderfully. I'm gonna make a substitution here. The one thing that we don't have on this team is left or right midfielders to back up Bartram or Frankham. I think we have backups in essentially every other position, but we don't have left and right mid... Oh, God. I mean, the more I look at that mustache, the more I like it. And the floppy hair. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm flopping my hair around as if I was John Green. This is a really good first game, you got to say. We've dominated possession. We've scored two. I found them to both be very attractive goals, not like annoying. Oh God. It's like they did it to me because they knew what I was saying. All right, Scunthorpe, congratulations, good job. Yes, whatever. Scunthorpe. All right, we gotta calm down here, guys. It's back to. Oh my God. We're falling apart. Things are falling apart for us. This is like Liverpool. You have 5 bad minutes and suddenly you go from 2-0. Oh no! Oh, it's off the post! Are you kidding me? Good, sweet, holy Jesus! Oh, man. So Megan, whether it's a vacation or a car or something, spend a lot of time researching it. Like, I find the researching it almost as good as owning. Good. Oh my God, my whole life flashed before my eyes. I'm sorry, I have to do whatever substitution they suggest. I don't know why I'm bringing on Cuesta, but I am. I mean, this is... Oh my God. All right, Cuesta, come on. You had a good game, but get off. There we go. That's what we need. We just need some calmness, and we've got an experienced defender coming on. That's exactly the kind of... The other thing about this, Scunthorpe, and I don't like to criticize teams for their kits, but because they were green, they fade into the background. It's almost impossible to tell where they are at any given moment. So I think that's part of the problem. If you just spend, like, a month, like, Sarah and I used to not really be able to, like, go on, like, a lot of vacations or anything, But we used to like research going on vacations like crazy, and it was almost as fun as going on vacations. So whether it's like bags or stuff, research it. And then the other thing is that like you got to find out like what actually brings you joy in terms of expensive tastes. Like for instance, I'm not a person who benefits from expensive peanut butter. Like, I know some people are, or wine is another example, but peanut butter is the best example because I eat a lot of peanut butter. I'm not a person who needs to buy the fancy peanut butter. Like, it just doesn't bring me, it doesn't bring me the amount of joy. I'll make the substitution you suggest. I love my assistant manager down here doing, not to say that Meredith isn't great, but just doing the work for me. Let's take all the time we need on this substitution, by the way. I do not want to see you jogging off. Oh, apparently I didn't. Oh, Frankenstein. No, why are you running? Walk! Stay, everybody calm down. I like his beard. He scored a goal in the last game, Meredith, to win us $1 million. Secured the signing of Gumby. Speaking of Gumby, he's on the ball. Oh, really good stuff. Look at him. He's big and strong and fast and great. He's everything I wanted in a right back. That was poor. Okay, probably shouldn't have talked so much about him, because now he sucks. Yeah, so, yeah, pick your luxury goods carefully. Oh, we got to defend a corner. If you they're bringing up their gray-headed goalkeeper. Oh my God! I think we all know this is going to end. The gray-headed goalkeeper scores the tying goal. I'm humiliated. I made fun of a guy who's going to score. Dang it! So just pick your luxuries carefully. That's my biggest piece of advice. Come on, guys. Let's just defend this. Let's defend this carefully and thoughtfully. Okay? Careful, thoughtful defending, please. Aggressive, careful, thoughtful. He's gonna get to it. Oh God! It's another corner kick, Meredith. Come on, get back there. Get in the mix. Get. Oh no, their goalkeeper. Gah! Oh, just cleared it as deep as we could. Now their goalkeeper's on it. Oh, John Green almost made. Oh, it's over. Oh God. Good luck with your budgeting problems. Don't rob banks, but if you do, don't use guns. But don't rob banks. Thank you for watching. Best wishes.